Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Taisha, and on today's video I'm going to be reviewing / doing a wear test on the new Born This Way collection. I have the foundation, which I know it's not new, but I do know Aina created more shades with Too Faced, so I'm going to be reviewing the foundation. I also have the new Too Faced concealer, the Born This Way concealer, and the new translucent powder. So I have the whole collection to try out and see if it's actually worth their money or not. Aina did say this works for oily skin, which is why I wanted to try this out and see if it's actually true. If you guys did not know, I have oily skin. I do have lots of pores on my skin, and I do have other videos on other foundations that I have tried out, and I have a playlist for that. So I'll have that in the description box below, as well as right here for anybody who's interested. And also, if you guys are wondering about my shades on other foundations so you guys can compare and stuff, I also have my shade reference on the description box below, so check that out. So all that being said, make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and also if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit the little notification bell. But without further ado, let's just go ahead and try the Born This Way collection out. Alright you guys, so like always, my eyebrows are done, and I also have my eye makeup done. In case you guys are wondering, I used today the Nudie Patootie palette by Lorea'l Los Angeles, and then for lashes I'm wearing my Bombshell Cosmetica lashes in the style BLING. They will be listed in the description box as well. But anyways you guys, today I have the whole new Born This Way collection. I did ask you guys on my YouTube little, what is it called, like community thing. Thank you for everybody who does pay attention to that. But I did ask you guys if you guys wanted me to review this and do a wear test, and a lot of people said yes, so here I am. So I picked out the Born This Way foundation. This says that it's luminous, which I am not expecting the best out of this foundation, to be honest, because I have never tried it, because I always thought it was meant for normal to dry people and even combination people. But Aina did say this can work for oily skin, so we're gonna try this out. I picked out the shade in Sand, and this retails for $39, I believe. I'm gonna go ahead and read to you guys the description really fast. So it's an oil-free, medium to full coverage, natural looking radiant foundation. It gets full undetectable coverage, and it's infused with coconut water to help replenish the skin moisture levels. It's long-lasting, skin balancing hydration for a smoother, more youthful appearance. So honestly, this foundation sounds really good. I do really like the Too Faced Hangover Primer because it does have coconut water in it. I'm not going to be using that primer for this foundation because I did see on Aina's videos, she did use a primer and then set it with some powder and then apply the foundation, which I honestly been loving to do. So I'm going to go ahead and start by applying some primer. I'm going to be using the No Pore Blend Primer by Touch and Soul. I'm applying about that much on my skin, and like I said, today I'm definitely going to be using some primer. Instead of using the number 7 powder that I was going to use, I'm going to be using the new Born This Way Ethereal, I think that's what it's called, setting powder. This is in translucent medium. I honestly love Too Faced packaging. It's so pretty, so girly. Alright you guys, so this powder retails for $33, and it says it's a silky lightweight powder that sets makeup for a perfect luminous finish. Everything, you see what I mean? I don't understand how this can work for oily skin, but we're still gonna try it out. Anything that says luminous, I get so scared, but you know what? Let's try this out. Alright, so this is the shade Translucent Medium, as you guys can see right there. It is translucent, so I'm pretty sure I can use it right now. So I'm just gonna go ahead and grab a sponge and apply this on my skin to set the primer. Alright you guys, so once that's done, I honestly don't know about the translucent being so translucent. I don't know if you guys can tell, this side has just the primer and no powder, and this side looks more tinted, I guess you can say. I mean, so I don't know about the translucent part, but the powder does feel really smooth. But anyways you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and try the foundation finally. Again, I picked out the shade Sand. Hopefully this is a good match. I picked it out online, so hopefully it matches me. It does come with a pump, and let's see how this goes. Oh, I thought this is not that tan. Huh. That's what it looks like right here. I feel like this is gonna be too light for me, but oh well you guys, we're gonna make it work. And it is a pretty thick foundation. I was expecting a less thick foundation. So let's go ahead and apply this. And Aina did say in her video not to apply too much of it, so I'm just gonna apply one layer like this and blend it out with a brush. I'm using my Sigma flat kabuki brush. Honestly, you guys, I think this color, it's not my shade at all. Should have gone to the store, but it is covering pretty good. So this is what one layer looks like. I honestly really like it so far. It does not look too luminous. It just looks perfect the way I like it. So far I like it. I don't know about the shade, you guys. I'm gonna go have to see how it looks outside, and then I'll let you guys know if that's like my shade. But so far I really do like the coverage. So this is what it looks like with one layer. And then this is what it looks like with no foundation or nothing at all. So you can definitely see the difference. So far, I really like it. It could be because I did powder and prime, which is why I don't look as luminous. So I'm gonna go ahead and try this side and see how the foundation acts. So again, I'm just gonna do one pump and do it to this side. And then blend everything out. And I did have like a little blemish right there, and it is covering it pretty good. Guys, so this is what it looks like. Honestly, with just the primer by itself, I feel like I need more coverage, and the side that I powder and everything has the most coverage. I don't know if you guys can see that or if I'm making sense, but definitely on this side you can see my imperfections just a little bit more. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to concealer. I'm gonna be using the Born This Way Super Coverage Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. So this is in the shade Golden Beige. Hopefully I picked the right shade. This retails for $29, I believe. Let me double check again. Alright, you guys, so yes, this does retails for $29, and this is a hydrating, full coverage, weightless, 4-in-1 formula that conceals, contours, highlights, and retouches. I only bought one shade, so I can't really contour, but they do have a fair enough shade range right there, so you can contour. It's also bigger than the Tarte Shape Concealer, and I always thought this concealer was really big, but it gets bigger, you guys. So wow, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and conceal my under eyes. It does say it's full coverage, and I really do like the shade I picked out for this concealer. I like the one as well. This is in the shade Golden Beige, and it's like the perfect color I like to use. And then I'm gonna do this side. I'm gonna go ahead and blend it out with the Real Techniques Beauty Sponge. Oh, this is nice. Ooh, I feel like this is more full coverage than the Too Faced, the Tarte Shape one. I keep calling this the Too Faced concealer, and I have no idea why. I'm gonna go ahead and set my under eyes using the same translucent powder, which is not that translucent. We're gonna see under our eyes. I really do like the packaging though for this powder. It doesn't get too messy, but I'm gonna go ahead and set my under eye. You see, this is not freaking translucent. I swear it said translucent powder. Yes, it's translucent medium. I'm gonna go ahead and set my under eyes with the number 7 powder. Guys, I'm so upset because I don't know if you guys can see the difference. This one's darker than this side. I feel like this will be a good powder for your face, but this is not translucent, like at all. Let's see if I can fix this. And then for the rest of my face, I'm gonna be using the translucent powder. Alright, you guys, so I am back. I decided just to finish the rest of my makeup, and this is how everything looks like. Honestly, you guys, I really like this foundation so far, and I thought I wasn't gonna like it at all, but I am really impressed. Like I said, I really like this foundation with the primer and powder little duo. I feel like I get the most coverage on this side rather than this side, but I'm still excited to see how everything works throughout the day. As far as the concealer, you guys, I feel like this has way more coverage than the Tarte Shape in my opinion, and I really like the shade I picked out in Golden Beige. And as far as the translucent powder, I honestly feel like this is not really translucent in my opinion. I feel like this is like a regular powder, but at the same time, what was I thinking when buying a translucent medium powder? I feel like this is for darker skin tones, and it's gonna look beautiful with you guys. But if you're lighter than me or my skin tone, this is too dark for you, so don't get that. But pretty much my makeup is looking really good today, so I really like my face stuff so far. It is 9:29 right now, so pretty much 9:30 in the morning, and I'm gonna go ahead and wear this foundation throughout the day and seeing how everything wears and seeing if it's actually oily skin approved. But so far, you guys, so good. I like everything. I like the color of everything. So yeah. Alright you guys, so I am back. This is how my makeup is looking like. It is officially 7:41, as you guys can see right there. It has been like 10 hours. Hopefully my math is right. I don't really like math, so hopefully it's right. But you guys, my makeup, I am looking oily, but it's not as bad as the foundation that I tried like a couple weeks ago, the Colourpop foundation. That one had me looking extremely oily, and this one's literally like a luminous foundation, and it claims to be a luminous foundation, and the Colourpop claimed to be a matte foundation, and it had me looking way oilier. But anyways, back to the foundation, you guys. I am looking quite oily, as you guys can see. I can definitely see the difference between the primer and powder side and the primer, just the primer by itself. I can definitely see the difference, you guys. It has been 10 hours. I noticed I started getting oily around the 5-hour mark. That's when I could feel the foundation just there in my skin. At the beginning I couldn't, and it felt nice, but then a couple of hours passed and I started like feeling it. You guys know that feeling. So I can definitely blot my face and see what happens. So that's what I'm gonna do really quickly, just cause why not. So I'm using my e.l.f. sheets, and I'm just gonna focus it right here. You see, guys, I am really oily, but not too bad. And my eyebrows came out right now. Okay guys, so this is what it looks like once I blot my face. It's looking a lot better. I'm telling you guys, if you have combination and normal and dry skin, I feel like you're really gonna like this foundation. But just on my like oily skin, I don't see the purpose of spending so much money for a foundation if it's just not gonna keep me matte for a long period of time. I guess it just comes to preference. At the end of the day, it's just makeup and stuff like that, so it comes up to you. But if it was me, you have exactly my skin type, you have exactly like everything like me, I just wouldn't recommend you this foundation. But again, it's a preference. But if you have other skin types that is not oily, you're gonna really like this foundation. So it's not really that I don't like this foundation, it just doesn't work for my skin type. Hopefully that makes sense. And just, yeah, the powder I don't recommend at all. So if you can get one thing from this video, again, it doesn't matter what skin type you have, get the concealer and thank me later. But yeah, you guys, that's pretty much all for this review. Hopefully I helped anybody out in case you guys were wondering about this Born This Way collection. Like always, if you have any foundation you want me to try out, I can definitely pick it up. So let me know in the comments below what other foundation you guys want me to try out next. All that being said, thank you all so much for watching this video and being subscribed to my channel. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. But I'm gonna go ahead and let you all go throughout your day or night wherever you're watching this video, and I shall see you guys on my next one. Mwah. Bye guys.